Welcome to Community Changers. I'm Jenny Long.
And I'm Tyler Burns.
We are standing here in the beautiful, historic Pensacola, Florida.
Beautiful is definitely the word that I would use to describe Pensacola. It's such an awesome place to live, and it's always great to see people who are doing things to improve our community as a whole.
That's right, Tyler. And you know, this is actually our first time meeting.
It is, very first time.
Yeah, so tell me, are you from here?
I am from Pensacola. I was born here, raised here. I'm a native Pensacolian, and I'm proud to say that.
Nice, I like that. I'm not born here, but I'm from here, so I grew up here. I like to think, you know,
Technically.
I'm still a native. Yeah.
Technically, yeah.
Well, whatever works, right?
Right.
You know, Pensacola has actually brought a lot of people together, and because of that, there's several communities and individuals that are doing a lot to help improve Pensacola.
Definitely. The purpose of this show is to introduce you, the audience, to who these people are and let you know how you can get involved by donating to the effort or by volunteering your precious time. You can also go on to www.pensacolacc.com if you want to be featured on this very show, and then you can interact with other great community changers.
That's right. So now let's go ahead and take a look at some of these folks.
Let's do it.
In 1974, Philadelphia Eagles tight end Fred Hill's 3-year-old daughter was diagnosed with leukemia. For the next 3 years, Fred and his wife camped out on hospital benches and sat in cramped waiting rooms. They watched other parents and families of seriously ill children do the same thing. They knew there had to be a solution. With the help of Jim Murray, the Eagles general manager, and Dr. Audrey Evans at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, and the local McDonald's owner-operators, the Ronald McDonald House was created. The goal? To provide lodging for the families who have to travel long distances for their children's medical needs.
When Ray Kroc opened that first house, he wanted kids who were coming to be excited about coming. And Ronald McDonald was huge in 1974. He was an icon, and he still is. I mean, our parents want to take pictures with him as much as the kids. Ronald McDonald House is a home away from home. It's truly that place where a family can relax after a long day of being at the hospital or surgery or chemotherapy. It is a place where families can strengthen each other and support each other.
You hear about the Ronald McDonald House all throughout the community, but I honestly had no idea what it was and what it was about, and especially never dreamed in a million years that I would need services of a charity.
It's just a real good charity, and you know, this gives the families less stress and that burden of knowing where you're going to lay your head instead of in the car, because you want to be here right by your child.
The mission is simply that. We're that home away from home. We're the place where there's always cookies in the kitchen and cupcakes, and somebody's going to cook a home-cooked meal for the families. There's going to be a table to sit at and share with another family.
Ronald McDonald House, the first thing is you'll be greeted by volunteers. We had over 10,000 volunteer hours last year, so our reception area is vital. And then when you come through here, you actually come into the heart of our home. So this is our dining room, our community kitchen. We have a meal program where you can see right now we have some of our wonderful volunteers, hey Miss Risa, getting ready to cook lunch for the families.
Families often come here on the spur of the moment. Something happens to their child and their child needs to be hospitalized. Sometimes they don't know how long their child has to be hospitalized for. And I think supporting the Ronald McDonald House can help take some of that burden away for the families.
From the beginning, when things were rocky, when we would get calls from the doctors all the time, we were able to, you know, run to the hospital and take care of things and then run back here and have a place to sleep instead of having to drive home.
the house is our courtyard. And our courtyard was developed to feel like a retreat for families. They can eat dinner or lunch out here. They can watch their kids safely playing. We have a resilient surface playground. We really like to consider the family too, because we are a home away from home for the entire family. So mom and dad have the serenity of the water garden while the child's playing. And we actually have a basketball goal and a putting green for mom and dad.
The families are very grateful and they thank everyone. They thank the volunteers, they thank the staff, and I mean, the littlest thing they're very grateful for, and that to me is very rewarding to see.
Just to have that encouragement, to know that, you know, you're gonna be okay. The staff also, you know, encouraging you, wondering about your baby, you know.
Because we have McDonald's in our name, most people think we're owned and operated and funded by McDonald's, and that is truly not the case. We are funded by individuals who may give $5 and they may give $1,000.
People are very generous and very caring, and they're very good about helping out when it's needed.
You know, I think the main reason that people should get involved is because you never know. You never know if it's going to happen to you. And people who come to a Ronald McDonald House, they're not planning on coming to a Ronald McDonald House. You never plan on having a sick child.
Thank you so much. I just want to say I am living proof where, you know, I'm so grateful to have this place, and it has been such a burden eased off my shoulders when we needed I don't know how to say it. Just, it's such a stress-free thing to have, knowing that you do have a place to sleep, you do know where your meal is coming from, and you can focus all your attention and all your anxiety where it needs to be.
I would just say thank you on behalf of the families, because they need it now and they appreciate the help. Like no other organization I've ever been involved with. It's really great to be able to see your dollars make such a huge difference.
Learn how you can get involved. Visit www.rmhc-nwfl.org or call 850-477-CARE. That's 850-477-2273. Because of your support, lives are being changed.
Wow, that's incredible to see how people can make such a difference.
It definitely is. It's an inspiration for all of us to get more involved in the community. Well, we have to take a quick break, but stay tuned for more Community Changers.
We'll be right back.
I hope you never lose your sense of wonder. Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance. I hope you dance.
Dang, I know, mama. I think the whole world's addicted to the drama. Only attracted to things that bring the trauma.
Ma'am, you forgot your purse.
Honesty. Pass it on.
Thank you very much.
And what'd she say?
She said whatever.
No, she says that all the time.
What's that?
Hello? I'm on the phone. Mom, I'm on the phone! Hello? I'm on the phone.
Who's this? It's me. I'm on the phone. Mom.
Oh, you were on the phone. All right. Sorry. Anyway.
Who are you talking to? Kelly?
Mom.
All right.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to put up with you.
Welcome back to Community Changers. I'm Jenny Long.
And I'm Tyler Burns.
And we are introducing to you today some of the great people that are making Pensacola an even better place to live.
There are so many examples of them. And don't forget, you can go to PensacolaCC.com if you want to find out more about the Community Changers on this show, or if you want to be featured on a future show.
Okay, now Tyler, we've already established that we both went to high school here.
Native Pensacolians, yeah.
Okay, and we should be pretty good at history by now.
We should be. We took too much.
Probably too much. So pop quiz. Let's see if we can name the 5 flags that have flown over Pensacola.
Okay, I've got 3 for sure.
Okay.
United States, I'll take the easy road.
Good.
Spain, and Great Britain.
Okay, and I'm gonna say France and the Confederacy.
That's 5 flags, that's 5.
We are so smart. That was really good. Okay. Obviously, Pensacola has been influenced in the past by great people, and today we're still being influenced by great people.
We have some more community changes for you to look at. Check this out.
This is my daughter Isabella, and she was born December 31st, 2007 with Down syndrome. I didn't know what it was. I just knew that she had an extra chromosome, not knowing what all that meant. But when she was born, she had some heart issues. She had some other issues that we had to deal with that, you know, it's a child, so you just had to go with the flow.
I did not know that he was going to have Down syndrome whenever I was pregnant. We did not find out until 2 weeks after he was born. I feel great about it though. He's perfect no matter what. And it would have been nice to know, but I know that we wouldn't have, nothing would have changed it. He's perfect for us.
Well, my son's name's AJ, and biggest challenge is just trying to be there for helping him learn his different stuff since he's slower, and you know, getting him to his therapy sessions each week and helping him move right along. My main concern after he was born, because he had to go in for open heart surgery when he was 5 months old. So that was my main concern, if that he was going to pull through it.
The biggest challenge I had was in the beginning, trying to get used to and comfort with having a child with Down syndrome and the flow of going to therapies, going to different doctor's appointments, the different things. Like her, she had heart issues, which by the grace of God was healed without surgery. She had epilepsy, which she still has, acid reflux, bladder reflux, strabismus in her eyes, and just different things that we had to deal with her being so little, that for us it was heartbreaking, you know, not knowing how to deal, you know, with those situations. It's okay to deal with behaviors and stuff like that, but when it comes to issues that you can't do nothing about, but just wait and see what happens, that was the hardest part for us. We looked for help in the community, and there wasn't really too much to find. There was no support groups, there was no one to talk to. We didn't know of any families who had Down syndrome because it was nothing that we had to be concerned about because we didn't have anybody with Down syndrome in our family. So with reaching out, going on the internet and doing different things to get into the community to figure out what we were doing, we found a couple who had a child with Down syndrome. We were able to talk to them and get some information. And it helped us form Upside to Down, which started off as a support group for families that have, you know, kids with Down syndrome. And it started off, you know, interacting with parents, letting them know about different early steps program, the different programs that's available, that we're here to help out any way that we can. And it grew into an organization where we were able to help more families. We were able to have workshops, play groups, and just do more things in the community to get the awareness out there about what Down syndrome is, because you see a lot of posters of kids with Down syndrome because they're facial features, but you don't hear about too much help for them. So they're like the poster child, but they're not getting too much help. So our goal was to get them the help and the exposure and what they need to be citizens and be productive, because they can lead productive lives if given the opportunity.
We go to the Upside to Down support groups. The program's about just educating people and to be able to tell what we're going through and to see, you know, the other people are going through also, and to just help educate everybody about Down syndrome.
Just that I have the strength to do it, that I actually do have the strength to do this and to raise the child.
Take time for your family. We're not taking time for our families no more. If you look around in the streets, you'll see we're not taking time with our families no more. We're sending them outside, we're doing this, they're disrespectful, they're this, but it's not the child's fault, it starts at home. So God has to slow you down sometimes, and that's what he did for me. Support. We need the dads to step up and get more involved. You know, there's no shame in this. There's nothing that they did wrong. It's not, you know, the man thing, the pride thing that, you know, what happened, what's wrong. There's nothing wrong. It's a blessing. You know, just accept it. Come to grips that, hey, God blessed you with an angel from heaven. You know, she's a child just like everyone else's child. There's no difference.
My hope for him is that he'll grow up healthy and not have any more problems, and that he'll be the happiest little boy that he wants to be, and he'll maybe one day be president if he wants to be. And the hope for our family is that we'll grow and we'll learn more and we can get the word out about Down syndrome.
Going worldwide, there's no limits. My God said he don't have no limits, so if God don't have limits, neither do I, because God's in me. So I see, you know, us doing more things with more opportunities. We have fundraisers that we're doing to try to raise money, not for us, because no penny goes towards us. All our money goes towards helping families. All our money goes towards literature, goes towards being able to afford different things for our workshops, you know, just blessing families.
In Costa Rica, the first thing that you imagine is a great brochure or a great TV commercial or somebody on a game show just won a trip to Costa Rica. But what everybody forgets to tell you is that you're only going to a small, exclusive destination inside of Costa Rica in a gated community where people who are making $1 an hour trying to take care of a family of 4, 6, or 8 that are living in a house in a shack are all coming to work to make that vacation possible. The vision for the ministry would be to see humanitarian needs taken care of, to see spiritual needs taken care of, to get some churches planted.
Thank you. You're welcome.
So,
You couldn't have a nice lady like that standing out in the heat waiting for a bus that might not ever come. So I gave her a ride, brought her down here, and also gave her the New Testament Bible in Spanish, and hopefully one day she'll, maybe she'll read it today while she's working or waiting on a tourist to come by.
God started pressing on my heart, and I started reading, I think, every Billy Graham book I could get my hands on in the public library, and he just sparked that flame back in me. And I got plugged into an awesome church down in Clearwater, Florida, and I got baptized, I got saved, and I was on fire. And soon after that, he led me on the mission field.
I'd love to see numerous churches planted up and down the coast, and to see local men and women become leaders.
Dios te bendiga.
Dios lo bendiga, sí. Lindo. Yo acompaño.
Gracias. Ciao. I gave him the Bible in Spanish, and it touched him. And as we talk right now, he's still looking through it. All I can do is just plant the seed and let God do the rest. And even now, he's still looking at the Bible.
God has given me many numerous hats to wear in the ministry field. Some is the medical side, some is the feeding program, definitely the children, building playgrounds, whether they're here or down in Costa Rica. But the other one is extreme sports. And when I say that, I'm talking about everything from skateboarding to surfing to windsailing to scuba diving, you name it. As far as the sport, it's out there, and Jesus Christ is involved in it.
God just opened my heart to it, and I'm loving what I do and serving his kingdom.
Wow, change really can happen when the right people get involved.
Yeah, you know, and it's not just enough to see the need, but actually taking steps to improve that need. And when we all do that, we're making the world a better place. Wow, that was cheesy. Sorry.
That made me warm and fuzzy on the inside. Well, don't go away. When we come back, we're going to have some more community changers who are working hard to improve our city.
Don't go away.
Thank you for giving me blood.
Thank you for giving me shelter.
Thank you for saving my life.
Support the Red Cross and change a life, starting with your own.
There's a place where a total stranger will give their blood to save your life. A place where someone you never knew will save your child from drowning. Where someone will give you food and shelter after a flood. That place is called America, where we look out for each other. When you help the American Red Cross, you help America.
Now we're getting killed on the boards. This is your territory, Grimson. Do your job.
Grimson. Hello? Hi, honey. Ow? All right. Itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain.
I love you, Daddy.
I love you too, sweetheart.
Love. Pass it on from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Welcome back to Community Changers. I'm Tyler Burns.
And I'm Jenny Long.
We've been talking all this time about how to make a positive difference in our community.
You know, and speaking of our community, what is it that you love about Pensacola?
First of all, it's so beautiful at nighttime. I love the sunsets.
Really?
And I'm not even a romantic guy like that, but I just love watching the sunset.
Okay. I think one of my favorite things is when we have gallery night or events downtown and everyone comes out and a lot of culture. I love that.
And you can't forget about the Blue Angels. I mean, that's what we're known for. I've been at a couple of Blue Angels shows and I've sat back and said, wow. And can you believe we actually live here and get to experience all these things?
I know.
It's because of the people who are featured on this show. They're the real reason why Pensacola is special.
You know, and it's a lot of work, but that hard work pays off. Let's check out some more folks whose hard work is paying off to make Pensacola a better place.
Hi, my name is Pastor Williams of the Top of the Bottom Ministry, and it is a joy to bring you in today to our food ministry to see how the volunteers which go and pick up and buy the food and bring it here and process it, to see the clients that come in and receive. There's a lot of people due from Wall Street to Main Street have let us down, and we just want to add on to their household by giving them meat, canned goods, bread, and all the accessories that we have to offer. We thank the volunteers for coming in, which is about 16 that comes in every time and feed the families. We have a cap that we try to set as 150 families, and we are glad to do that. We also want to thank the sponsors who make this happen. Various organizations and church that sow into the ministry so we can help those who are less fortunate. I like to say for the ones who see this telecast and want to network with us and other organizations, that our telephone number is 850-469-9457. We're also tax exempt. We can also write this out, your donation as tax exempt. I also want to thank the pastor at Richard Memorial on the corner T and DeSoto, allowing us for 8 years to distribute the food at this place. So again, the number is 850-469-9457.
Pastor Willie Williams also provides and directs a nonprofit community gardening organization. This program educates children on the importance of growing and eating healthy, nutritious food by encouraging them to plant, tend, and harvest fruits and vegetables. While this program can be a fun outdoor activity for a child, it also enhances a child's physical activity, communication skills, teamwork, and has an impact on long-term healthful eating habits. We encourage and welcome children of all ages and families as well. For more information on how you can be a blessing to both our food ministry and our gardening organization, please contact us at 469-9457.
It is so incredible to see how people are using their time and energies to help make Pensacola a better place to live.
That's right. You know, wouldn't it be great if everyone devoted just a little bit of time in helping make a change?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Come to think of it, tell me what you're doing, Tyler.
I love working with young people, particularly in underprivileged areas. So I spend most of my time mentoring them and just giving them a shoulder to lean on.
That's awesome.
What about you?
You know, lately it seems like I've really been helping a lot with like homeless meals and feeding the homeless in the homeless community, and it's really neat. It's touching.
Very rewarding, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, we hope you guys have had a chance to meet some of the great people of Pensacola who are helping to make a change.
And don't forget, if you want to find out more about the community changers on this show, or you want to be featured on a future show, then go to PensacolaCC.com. Until next time, I'm Tyler.
And I'm Jenny.
Get out and be a community changer.
Wow, now that was cheesy. That was a little
cheesy
bit.
but true,
yeah.
though.
Okay, I'll give you that. True.
Bye.
Isn't it you?
I thought it was
you.
you.
Today, welcome back. I'm Tyler Burns. I say I'm Jenny Long.
Oh, okay.
Keep going.
Oh, okay. I got you this time. I'm ready. Check out these more community.
Because I kind of grew up here, so
okay. Well, that's fair
I'm definitely
enough.
Pensacola native.
Okay, good, good.
Sorry.
We'll be back.
Check out these guys.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Malachi Ruiz. We're here live at DME Studios, where we're offering video training courses where you can learn how to do your own movies. We train you in lighting. You also will learn the editing software, Final Cut Pro, man. You will learn all the tricks of the trade to make your dreams reality. As you can see, you will learn how to use the jib, how to shoot music videos, man. Just put it to work. If you want to become a part of us here at DME, just don't forget to visit us at the web at www.digitalmediaeducation.com. Yeah, DME, baby.
Hey ladies, check out a brand new show coming, Latitude, the show by young women for young women, where we'll feature live studio audience
with makeup tips,
fashion trends,
current social causes, health, fitness, and your latest dance moves.
Get excited, you don't want to miss it, so grab your girlfriends and be sure to check out Latitude, where we're loving life with a little attitude.
Oh yeah, man, that joint sounds tight, man. Yeah, we're here at DME Studios in Pensacola, Florida, where we're offering audio engineering courses where you will learn how to just record music and make it sound so professional. As you can see right here, he's hooking it up with Pro Tools to enter this joint out and mixing it and getting ready to press it out on CD to get your music out. So you want to know more information, you want to be a part of us, log on at www.digitalmediaeducation.com.